woman in China dropped her brand new cell phone into a cesspit while using the bathroom, and her chivalrous and somewhat insane husband climbed into the pit to get the phone back. Now, unfortunately, the husband fainted because of all the fumes, and when he became unconscious, his mother jumped into the pit to save him, but she passed out as well. Then the wife jumped in after the husband and his mother, but she passed out too. And after that, the woman's father-in-law called to the neighbors for help, at which time he and 2 neighbors also became trapped. The 6 people were eventually pulled out using a rope, but the husband and his mother died at the hospital that day due to suffocation. The wife, who originally dropped her phone along with one of the other neighbors, remained in intensive care. All this tragedy happened in an attempt to save a $320 cell phone.
Now look, it's China. $320 is a lot of money for everybody,
Sure.
but certainly in that area of China as well. So I get why you might have wanted to go in the first place. And I understand how the whole tragedy happened. Like, look, in the beginning it sounds funny until they die, right?
Absolutely.
And then you're like, oh my God,
Horrible.
I can't believe that happened. It's knee deep. And apparently the fumes are so bad that he passes out and falls into it.
Oh,
okay. Okay. And then, if you're the mom, you're like, well, I gotta rescue him. I mean, you're a parent, right?
Yeah.
So she goes in, and when she passes out, now there's 2 of them in there, and they're both passed out in the, liquid. And so then you can understand the wife, and then you're like, how in the world did 6 people pass out in basically a latrine, and 2 of them died? Well, that's how it happened. Luckily, finally, the people nearby were like, rope, use the rope. They're all passing out.
Yeah.
And imagine how toxic it must have been that they immediately pass out the minute they're in there. Oh, and this is literally the worst possible way you could die.
Yes. I agree. This is seriously making me sick. It's a horrible thing to picture, and this is beyond tragic. I just wish they all stopped jumping in.
Yeah.
Maybe they thought of the rope after the first person went in, not the 6th.
It's certainly if you're the second person, and maybe if you're the third person, you think, I'm not going to pass out.
Yeah.
And I got to go get them. I can't let them die that way.
No.
Right? And so and for a lot of you who are not familiar with this, and I've never seen an outhouse like this, right? It's, if you remember the beginning of Slumdog Millionaire, as Gina pointed out, then you'll get a better sense of it. It's basically standing on top of it, and it fills up for a long time, and then they go and empty it. So obviously this was before they emptied it, that's why it was knee deep. And it's literally the worst kind of tragedy you could imagine. / I literally could not have imagined it.
Yeah. And I got to tell you, the one silver lining for me personally from this story is I was having a pretty bad day, and I was thinking about, I have so many mounting bills, and I don't know how I'm going to pay my taxes, and everything's getting too overwhelming for me. I now feel like the luckiest person on earth that I don't live in a place that this happened to me.
Right.
So I immediately am thankful for my life.
And not only that this didn't happen to you, but that you don't have to dive into knee-deep poop to get a $320 phone.
Yeah.
That would hurt all of us, right? Like, oh man, I just got the phone, it's $320.
Yeah, but you move on.
I would have moved on rather than go in there, right? Yeah. And so we're a little lucky in that respect.
Very lucky.
It's like a Greek tragedy. One goes in, then someone else goes in.
Yeah.
It's amazing, and the irony of it all is that it's for this high-tech item and such a low-tech problem, right? I mean, they just toilets. I mean, this is not a functioning toilet. This is literally a hole in the wall, hole in the ground where it fills up with your poop.
Yeah.
It's low-tech as it gets, and you're trying to retrieve your high-tech device, and
that's a good point.
How many people? 2 people died, and 5 people are injured. 3 people are injured, whatever. It's insanity. Yeah. It really is.
The wife and one of the villagers is still in the hospital.
Yeah, in intensive care.
Yeah, intensive care. Crazy.